In a small, quiet village lived a man named David who had a son, Leo. To David, Leo was more precious than any jewel. He worked tirelessly, day and night, just to see his son smile. He'd carry Leo on his shoulders, telling him stories of brave knights and distant stars, promising him the world. Every meal was a feast for Leo, even if it meant David ate little. Leo's laughter was the music that filled their humble home, and David's heart swelled with a love so immense, he felt like the richest man alive. He'd often look at his sleeping son and whisper, "You are my greatest treasure." Time, like a river, flowed swiftly. Leo grew up, fell in love, and married a woman named Sarah. They moved into David's home, and soon, they had a son of their own, a little boy named Sam. At first, things seemed fine, but slowly a shadow crept into the house. Sarah saw her father-in-law not as family, but as a burden. She started complaining about everything David did. His slow pace, his stories, even the way he chewed his food. "He's just an old man taking up space," she'd mutter to Leo. Leo, who once saw his father as a hero, started to see him through his wife's eyes. He began to agree with her. The love and respect he once had were replaced with annoyance and impatience. David's portions at dinner grew smaller and smaller, often just leftovers. He was moved from his comfortable room to a cold, damp corner in the storage area. His heart ached, not from the cold, but from the chilling indifference of his own son. One evening, David was so hungry he quietly asked for another piece of bread. Sarah scoffed, "You've had enough. Old people don't need to eat so much." Leo, standing right there, just turned away, his silence a sharp blade in his father's heart. The old man grew frail, his eyes losing their light. The joy that once filled the home was gone, replaced by a heavy silence. David spent his days alone, his only companion the memories of a time when his son's love was his son. He remembered carrying Leo on his shoulders, and now his own shoulders felt the crushing weight of loneliness. One day, Sarah had an idea. "We can't keep him here anymore," she told Leo. "He's a problem. Let's take him to the mountains and leave him there. No one will know." Leo, weakened by his wife's constant complaints and his own guilt, didn't protest. He found a large, sturdy sack in the storage room. The next morning, they woke David up before sunrise. "We're going on a trip, Father," Leo said, his voice hollow, avoiding his father's gaze. They forced the frail old man into the sack. David didn't fight back. He just shed a silent tear. As Leo hoisted the sack onto his back, his own son, little Sam, watched from the doorway with wide, curious eyes. The boy ran up to him. "Daddy, where are you going with Grandpa in that bag?" Leo hesitated. "We're just taking him somewhere quiet, son." Sam looked at the sack, then back at his father. "Okay, Daddy," he said with a serious expression. "But please, can you promise me something? After you're done, please bring the sack back home." Leo was confused. "Why do you want the sack, Sam?" The little boy looked him straight in the eye and replied, "So I can use it for you and Mommy when you get old." Leo froze. His son's words hit him like a lightning bolt. The sack on his back suddenly felt impossibly heavy, filled not just with his father, but with the weight of his own cruelty. He saw his own future reflected in his son's innocent eyes, a future where he would be discarded, just as he was about to discard his own father. He slowly lowered the sack to the ground and carefully helped his father out. Tears streamed down his face as he fell to his knees. "Father, I am so sorry. Forgive me. Please forgive me." He hugged his father tightly, the way he hadn't in years. David, with tears in his own eyes, simply patted his son's back, his love unwavering even after all the pain. From that day on, everything changed. Leo brought his father back into the heart of their home, gave him the best room, and made sure he was always served first at the dinner table. He learned that day that what we do to our parents becomes the lesson we teach our children. Love and respect are treasures we pass down, far more valuable than anything else in the world.